Hello everyone. This is my audience I have brought together for my speech this evening. Hello and good evening everyone. Today I brought you all together to try to open your eyes to an ever-growing concern we have here in America. I promise if you really listen to what I have to say in this presentation, you will think twice the next time you encounter this concern. Homelessness in your community. Now, I know that is a tough word to hear, but listen, we could be talking about gun control. Presenting this speech this evening is me, Michael Compton. First, I would like to start off by giving you a little taste of the statistics I have found on endhomelessness.org. Remember, these statistics are only a small portion of the real numbers because not everyone that's homeless is willing to come forward and be counted. Currently, as of 2019, there are over 500,000 plus individuals homeless in America. That's over 500,000 people. This includes over 100,000 children and 40,000 men and women who have fought for our country. Here in Florida, we have an estimated 32,000 plus individuals, which includes over 2,500 children that are homeless. It makes you look at your kids and wonder if they were part of that statistic, how it would feel. Wow, that picture gets me every time I look at it. 2,500 children in America are homeless nightly. According to doorways.com, 1 in 30 American children will experience homelessness annually. 51% are under the age of 5. Total, each year, there are more than 2.5 million children that go homeless in America. And including low poverty in the United States, 1 in 7 children go to bed hungry every night. That is very sad. According to McClathdc.com, Congress wants to spend $2.8 billion this year on homelessness. And even with all that funding that they spend, homelessness by 2021 will still increase. In this next section, we traveled to a homeless living area just 5 miles from my house to check out what the living conditions were for the homeless. We found 5 different individuals currently living under a bridge that Interstate 75 goes over. We found the area to be very unsanitary and something that I would not even wish my worst enemy to experience. Out of the 5, 3 individuals were veterans and 2 were not. I interviewed both veterans and unfortunately they did not want to go on camera, but they gave me some insight on how bad it really is living on the streets. Here are some of the pictures that we took in the area where we visited. Trash, broken bottles, just full disgustingness. One of the veterans was in the Navy for 6 years and now lives under the overpass. He stated he eats only every couple days and goes weeks to months without showers. This gentleman was wearing a pair of sneakers that his feet were hanging out of. As you can see right here in the picture, you can see his toes. Whew. Me and my son made up and gave these individuals some care bags. They had food, water, juices, and some gift cards for McDonald's. We did happen to come across one individual that was willing to go on camera. This gentleman had bug bites and sores from head to toe, and I noticed some bugs crawling across his body as I was talking to him. Now, I'm going to talk you through the interview because the traffic in the background was so bad that it's hard to hear in the video. But imagine trying to go to bed every night under that bridge with all that noise. Now, in this first part, he is explaining that he is living under the bridge now because he was traveling by bicycle, which is in the video in the background. His bike broke down and it was way too expensive for him to get another one or fix this one. He has been living here for about 5.5 weeks. During the 5.5 weeks, he has been beat up twice and all the money that he was handed that day was stolen. In this next part, he's explaining that he sleeps up on the top of the cement wall. He did say that it keeps him dry when it is raining. Now, he only gets to take a shower every couple weeks, and that's when he gives up his money that he got that day for food to use towards that shower, because it cost him $12 at the Pilot down the street. He also explains that he gets no money for medical or monetary help from the government. During the interview, I noticed that his feet were bleeding and his toenails seemed to have been ripped off. He also stated that he didn't have any shoes, so he walks around all day barefoot. I also want to let you know that this day, when I interviewed him, it was 98 degrees outside. During the interview, I was sweating profusely, and then I jumped in my truck with the air on max, and he went walking back down the street in the heat. Now, many of you at this point, hopefully, are thinking, wow, and you're wondering what exactly could you do to help. First, I would say, and this would be number one for me, stop just looking. I am just as guilty as the rest, and I have often just drove by or just sat at the red lights and wondered, why are they just standing next to the road? Not showing any compassion or not being a good person, because I didn't think that you can help by doing something as small as giving a little spare change from your cup holders, or giving some water or food to help them out. Look, most of us, if not all of us, have the opportunity of taking showers every day, or maybe even 2 a day. They only get to take a shower once every couple weeks. Get involved in your community, guys. That is all I can say. And according to the PortlandRescueMission.org, there are 10 essentials that could really help out someone that is homeless. Water bottles, socks, granola bars, crackers, gift certificates to fast food, like the McDonald's gift certificates I handed out, handy wipes, Kleenex, toothbrush and toothpaste, chapstick, and Band-Aids. Or here's a huge one. It doesn't really cost you a thing. Make a note of encouragement and hand it to them. I'm sure that if you're on the side of the road, not talking to anyone all day, getting to read something from somebody, giving you some inspiration might help you. So for the conclusion, guys, first I explained to you the problem, I gave you the statistics, and I showed you firsthand experience. And I really tried to motivate you to help. It is now up to you to help change something that is very cruel in our society today. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. Ronald Reagan. Thank you for watching. I hope I wasn't too terrible at the speech, and I hope I moved just one of you, or at least one of you, to help someone in your community. The end.